Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Creative Connection. We switched it up a little bit. I think I'm going to start doing kind of 2 mini lives a week as opposed to 2 bigger ones. So let me know how you like it. We can always change it back if it works better for you guys or you like the full half hour as opposed to about 2 15-minute ones. Today, I'm going to be focusing on Lisa Horton, one of my favorites. We've got lots of exciting products from her as well as some new ink pads, which I'm really excited to show off. I also wanted to mention I did post a new card class today on our YouTube, and then I've also shared it to our Facebook page, and you can also find it on our website. So for those who haven't seen yet, I did post a card making class to make these 2 cards. The bundle is 50% off, which is a great deal. You get a lot of goodies in the bundle, which I'll show in a minute. I grabbed the bundle. All right, good. So the bundle is 50% off, so it's incredible savings. I don't know how long the sale is going to be. Hello, Diane. I hope you're doing good. So yeah, we'll just jump right in and I'll show you guys some of the cards the cards you can make from the card class. So I'm gonna flip my camera over. Might be too exposed. Let me just turn the light down a little bit. It's a bit too bright. But you guys don't want to see. There, I think that's a little bit better. All right, so the SKU for the bundle is LHCHRBUN01. You can find it on my last post where I posted the card making tutorial with the link to YouTube. I can also throw the link in here after I jump off. So again, this is just the SKU for the bundle. And in the bundle, you will get this embossing folder and die set. And then you will also get your stencil set. And then you'll also get your sentiment set as well. So with this, I was able to make a few cards. So I've got this one, which I used with the interference ink. And again, this was the bundle that is 50% off, just so you're aware. So this is one of the cards I made from the bundle. This is another one here, similar to this one. It's quite similar, as you can see, just a little bit darker. And then you can also always like mess around with the colors and do some pink and some red. I think that would look really nice. This one I used pink, and this one I used the strawberry red from Lisa Horton. And then I also did just another 2 samples here as well. This one I just did on an embossed background. So these are the cards that you could make watching the YouTube tutorial. Again, that is on our on our Facebook, as well as our YouTube and our website. So if you go onto our website and look up the bundle, you can either find it on the bundle website page, or you could find it on the front page as soon as you jumped on. There's a banner and it'll say like link to card tutorial kind of thing. I'll also link it after. So that is what I made these 2 cards on. So definitely check it out. I had a lot of fun and they turned out really nice. Should have added some sparkle, but I totally forgot. There are some sparkle on this. You can see I added pearls to the centers of the poinsettias. And then just some pearls around the outside. Alrighty. Now let's get talking into some new ink pads. And then I am going to do a bit of a demo at the end as well. Alrighty, so we've got tons of beautiful new colors. She already has, I think she's got, there's 12 times 3. It's 24. 36, I think. She's got 36 colors out for the matte blending ink, and then I think she's got 24 of the interference. And then those who have been waiting for the re-inkers for the black ink pad, the Magic Black, that should be arriving in the warehouse within the next 2 weeks, hopefully. So those are on the way for those who are wondering. So we've got the rustic coral and dusky rose. I'm actually going to just do a little bit of a swatch for you all now, and then I'll do my demo a bit later. So I've got my trusty dusty, lots of my blending brushes here. So I should be able to find the colors that kind of will match with those. These do blend very nicely as well. hence why they're called the matte blending inks. Just going to take off any color that might be on here still. And I'm going to go in with the Dusky Rose. And I'm just going to start blending. So one thing I do like to do with all ink pads, is not just the Lisa Horton one, I will rub my brush around and then I'll tap just a little bit off. As you can see, a lot of color will come off. I can use that later, but this will just get the harsh line like that. That will help blend it a little bit nicer so you don't have that harshness. So you'll kind of see the difference here. So this was taking a little bit off before blending and then blending immediately straight away. And then I can always go back and pick up that color I just dispersed off a little bit and add a bit more onto my page, so you're not wasting any ink. So again, you can always build up the ink pad color. So if I really wanted a dark pink, I could just keep going over and over and over again. Or if I wanted a nice subtle pink, I could just use a little bit and go very lightly. So that's one nice thing with the blending inks is they do. Hi, Lisa. They are beautiful colors. Just wait until you see the rest. So this was the Dusky Rose. And then we've got Rustic Coral. I'm going to use this brush here. Just trying to get a little bit off. And then same thing. I'm just going to tap a little bit off here. And then I can just use anything to clean it up later if I want to. Just keep blending so you can really see that color. And then same thing like with the last one, like I just said, it does have that lighter color if you apply it light. So that is the Rustic Coral. It's a bit more orangey, and this one's a bit more pinky. And this also has the bleaching effect. So if you spray water on it, it'll pick up some of the color and create that really cool bleaching effect. You can kind of see it on the packaging. That is kind of showing you that it does that. And then let's try and see what colors I can kind of swatch together. All right, so then we'll do the Lagoon Berry and the Rum and Raisin. So I need my purple brushes now. So many brushes. I'm sure I'll find a purple one. Oh yes, I've got two purple ones here. Just gonna try and take off a bit of the color so it gives you that true color. I don't want to kind of mix any color with it, so that way you can kind of see the exact color it'll come out to. And I'll start with the Rum and Raisin. I'm just gonna take a little bit off and then blend that. I'm going to start darken the circle in the center, and then I'll kind of disperse my color out so you can kind of see the different colors, variations you can get from darker to lighter. It's a nice, like, rustic purple color. It's not too bright of a purple, which is nice. It's muted, so it's toned down a little bit. It's kind of like a brownie purple, I would say. I'll just do a little bit over there so you can kind of see. So that is the purple. Showing a bit more brownie on camera, but it is a really nice purple. And then on the other one, I'll do the Lagoon Berry. Get some of that ink off. All right. Take a little bit off. And this one's a bit more of a like a pinky, purpley color, I would say. It's like a bit more rosy. And you'll kind of be able to see the difference when I show these side by side, the difference that the two have. And these would be great for blending together as well because the colors are kind of similar. So we've got the brownie purple. This is the Rum and Raisin. And then we've got the Lagoon Berry, which is kind of a bit more pinky. And then we have the Straw Hat and the Pina Colada. We'll do those next because those colors are kind of similar. I'm just going to use a brush to clean up my inking. Wipe that up so it doesn't get my brushes all wet. Alrighty, now I'm going to grab another one and then I'll get my yellow try and take off as much color as I can. All right, so we'll start with Pina Colada because it's more of a yellow color than the Straw Hat. This is a lighter color than the pineapple, the juicy pineapple. It's not so, what's the color? Neon. I mean, it's very bright, as you can see. But I found that the Straw Hat's a bit more neon-like. Or not Straw Hat, sorry, the pineapple. And then need another brush. Get a bit of this color off. I should have cleaned these beforehand, but I've been a busy girl. Okay, now this is Straw Hat. So Straw Hat is a bit more of a, I would say, tan color. It's a bit orangey. It's like a nude, I would say. It's kind of the best way to describe it, a nude. This would be good for like coloring and maybe someone's face. So it's not too orange. You've got enough of the, not orange, sorry, yellow or orange. You've got that kind of nude color in there. So that's a really nice color. I really like the Straw Hat. Alrighty, and then what other ones do we have? Let's do the Dolphin Gray and the Red Grapefruit. So I'm going to take my brush that's got some brown on it. I'm going to go in with the Dolphin Gray. Take a little bit off and then blend. So I'm going to do a little bit with the light so you can see the color. You can get some nice dark gray or some light gray. This is like a brownie gray, which is why I think they called it Dolphin Gray. And then you can really build up that color to make it really nice and dark. So you can play around with it. You can do an ombre effect if you'd like. So that's the Dolphin Gray. Now we'll do Red Grapefruit. Gosh, this one's got a lot of ink on it. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm just going to take a little bit off and then blend. So this is like a orangey red color. It's quite bright, as you can see on the page. And then I can add more to make it a bit more pigmented. And then I'll add just a little bit on the edge so you can kind of see the lighter colors you can get from it. There you go. So it's like a grapefruit color, hence the name, but it's an orangey red. That's Red Grapefruit. I've got 4 more to test out, and then I'll move along to the rest. Okay, let's do Natural Turquoise and Garden Sage. I'm going to start with the Natural Turquoise because that's kind of similar to what my brush color is. Take a little bit off and then blend. It's a really nice color. It really is a true turquoise, I find. And then, as always, you can get that lighter color if you want it not so pigmented. So that is the Natural Turquoise, and then we'll do Garden Sage and kind of a better green brush. Got so many brushes, but not many green. All right, take off some of that color. All right, and then we'll do Garden Sage. This is like a dark green, sage green, but it's a dark one. You can obviously make the color lighter. Just go a bit more light-handed with it. Not too much pressure. And then these do blend beautifully as well. You can use all sorts of different types of blending brushes, some blending pads. You've got that nice dark green there. It's probably like the darkest green that Lisa has came out with yet. And then we've got Inclement Weather and tourmaline blue. Don't know if I'm butchering that name, but I tried. All right, so I'm gonna take this blue brush, get a bit of this blue off. And I'm going to do the tourmaline blue. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Take a little bit. Oh yeah, this is a really nice vintage kind of looking blue. It's quite dark, but you can go a little bit lighter with it. I'll just do a little bit down here. It is a beautiful blue. I would really like to do this on some Christmas or winter cards, would be really nice. All right, so that is the blue. I didn't do a great job with that one, the blending. Do a bit darker and a bit more. All right, there, hopefully you can get a better idea with that. And then inclement weather is our last one. And I need like a grayish brush. This might work. Alrighty. I actually haven't tested this color. So this is like a gray color, quite dark gray. Definitely darker than the other one. I don't know where to put it. So this is definitely a true gray. This one's really nice. So same thing, you can blend it a lot lighter to make it a lighter gray, or you can darken up that color to get that really dark gray. So those are all of the new Lisa Horton ink pads. Just gonna clean this up and then just show you guys some of the new products. I'm almost done. Alrighty. So we've got tons of new embossing folders and stencils here. We've got some backgrounds. We've got some kind of the main images. This one I feel like people have been waiting for. Super adorable, a little mushroom house. Does come with the embossing folder and the die as one. And then you also have the stencil sold separately. And these create awesome card samples. If you join the Lisa Horton Facebook group, you can see like so many beautiful samples that people have created with these. I've got this one, same thing, like Lisa's followers just create the most beautiful cards. So definitely, I mean, our followers too, obviously, but Lisa, yeah, check out her Facebook group and you can see all the amazing cards that her customers have been able to create with these. They're also in the UK, some of the customers in that group, so they kind of get their hands on these products a bit sooner than we do here in Canada and the United States. And then this one is also really beautiful. This one is just the embossing folder. There's no die with that one. All of the other ones I just showed do carry dies. It's just this one that has no die. You could use this as a background or kind of the main image. And there's this one as well. This one also comes with the die. And then you have the stencil sold separately. And then we've got some background ones that actually have stencils and the embossing folder sold separately, but you can make them look really nice together. So this is kind of a nice, this is called sandstone wall. It's like a brick wall kind of. And you've got the stencil to go with it. And then you've also got this beautiful heart stripes. This would be really good for Valentine's Day. And then the embossing folder and the stencil. Then we've got some more background embossing folders. So we've got this flower and the die for the embossing folder. Then we've got 2 dies and the embossing folder, so it'll cut out the center for you. Love her embossing folders. Yes, I love her embossing folders too. Then we have this awesome star one. It's nice and subtle, so if you have a busy kind of main image, this would be really good for background. Then we have this one, which is one of my favorites. It's garden greenery. Kind of looks a little tropical, getting me excited for the summertime. Then we've got these backgrounds. This is like it's called bubble wrap, hence why it looks like bubble wrap. And then we also have the wood panel. This is a really good one. Same idea as the other one I said would be really good for using as a background on a busy card front, or even on a not so busy one would look really good. Then this is a really busy background. So if you know what I'm saying, this is how I would do this on maybe a more simple thing, or you could leave it white. That also looks nice. I did a busy one for that. So that actually would look nice with just white and doing a nice little image like this on the front. Lisa, I'm going to make a wish list. Yes, I've already got mine started. And this is one of them on there. This is the checkered shirt. I just thought this would be awesome for the Christmas time because it kind of reminds me of plaids or flannel. But this could also be used all year round. And then I do have like kind of little samples of it. I wanted to do one on camera for you guys. So these are all Marianne did for this was literally just use a blending brush, and you can see the detail still picks up so beautifully. And I'll show you a little demo of that. So I've got my white cardstock. I'm going to do what Marianne did first. So I'm going to do the natural turquoise. Actually, I'm going to use that brush. Alrighty. And I'll just start blending. You can see as soon as my blending brush hits the page, it really does still have that crisp image of the embossing folder. So you're not losing any of the pattern. And then if you go heavier, like I did in that spot, it's a little bit harder to see the pattern, but it's still visible. If you go lighter handed with it, it's much easier to still make sure you're seeing that background pattern. A bit more. All right. Look at how beautiful that background is. It just picks up so nicely. It's like magic, an embossing folder magic. Then I also wanted to do it on the black with the interference inks. Don't know what side I want to ink. I'm going to ink this side. I'm going to do it with this one. Might as well just use this brush. I actually haven't done this on the black yet, so this will be a first. I'm going to do two different colors. And then this one in 72 hours would turn out much nicer because it is, it'll oxidize a little bit more. Let's do some yellow. Not doing a very good job at blending these colors, that's for sure. All right, so that is the interference ink. So you can kind of see the purple and then the yellow there. And then another thing I wanted to do, I haven't tried this either, so hopefully this goes right, it goes well. I'm going to take the ink pad and just run it down. I'm going to do the interference on this side, and then I'm going to do the matte blending ink on the other side. All right, so that looks pretty cool. It kind of goes darker in some areas because they're raised a bit more than the others. Don't think I should have swirled that. Stripe was definitely the way to go. That looks pretty cool. It looks a bit more rustic, I would say. And then I'm going to do the other side in the tourmaline blue. And then that also looks pretty cool and rustic as well. So that is just a quick little demo. And then I also wanted to say, I'll do a quick little swatch of this as well. I thought this would look cool, is having the lyrical wax or our gilding polish and doing it over top of here. I'll do it on black because the black will probably look nice, where it just hits those raised edges. So it's similar to the interference ink. It's just a bit, this will show up faster because it's got the pigment already on it. You don't need to wait a few hours. And this also has a bit more shimmer to it. So you can get that cool effect. I'm going to try it on the other side. All right. So that is a little demo with the embossing folders and then the new ink pads, minus the interference, because those ones aren't new. All righty. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I think I can switch my camera back. All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope you had fun. Maybe you got to learn something. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Lisa, have a great afternoon. Thank you for watching me, and I will see you guys Thursday. I think I'm going to do a live on Thursday, see how that is, and the videos are available after as well, so you can always watch them back if you are maybe busy. Hi, Rose, and hi, Bait. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hopefully, I've got that right. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.